Hey man, today I'm going to be reacting to another story mode Expleened video. This one's Family Mysteries Expleened, and I've been asked to react to this one. I don't know Family Mysteries. I assume there's mysteries involving a family, or it's like a family team working on a mystery. I don't know, but yeah, they say it's their favorite one. So yeah, let's see what this game is about.
Welcome to Family Mysteries 1,
Ooh.
Poison Promises.
Collector's edition. I think like based off the title alone and how it looks, it reminds me of how like those how do I explain, like those games that are like the hidden object games. I played a few on Steam, so I if it's like that, I think I played similar, but I never heard the Family Mysteries one.
And I'm joined by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Mark,
Okay.
there's just one more thing I have to do before I go. I need to know what the family mystery was all along.
Prologue, the yacht party.
So we begin on a yacht. This man's name is Mark
Okay.
Brent. Mark is aboard the yacht with his fiancée Veronica Gore and Veronica's sister Eleanor Gore and their father
Okay.
Al Gore. Mark gives gifts
Right.
to Eleanor
They're going to talk about climate change and how the yacht is perpetuating that, or something like that.
and Veronica.
These are for you.
Oh, Mark, thank you.
Why is he wearing a full formal shirt while they are so scantily clad?
Maybe they're the clothes inside the box. Here's some nice shirts.
And the three then clink their champagne glasses together aggressively. Oh, we are going to have such a happy and bright future. Title screen.
Collector's edition.
Oh,
They like saying that.
here
The world's greatest detective. Oh, so is this gonna be like the animations already made me feel like it's one of those hidden object games, but I guess we'll
we
see.
are at a detective's office. We play as Emma Emerson. That sucks.
Okay.
Let me tell you, she is the world's greatest detective. So she is working from home, and she's just about to wrap up for the evening.
The rest of the evening is all about soft classical music and relaxing.
But then,
All right.
ring ring, she gets a call from Duke.
Duke.
What's up with all the spam?
Swim with the sharks. Isn't it usually that you're
Yeah, hold on a minute. The shark's not supposed to be in the cage.
Wait, I just doesn't notice that. Like, what? Usually the diver's in the cage, but maybe this is safer. I mean, it's definitely less humane, right? Just that. Also, there's also a weird snorkel mask right here, and then what is this on the bottom right? I also wanted to see like, so yeah, rent a yacht, which I believe it was like 30% off, which I mean seems like a deal. I never rented a yacht, but seems like a nice offer, right? We got Tropical Bay. I assume it's a party. We got Gore Bank, and I assume this is the Al Gore. Oh, so like, so this feels strange. There's like a card, like a Queen of Hearts here. Like there's so many things to look at in just this screen alone.
What's up with all the spam?
Swim with the sharks. Isn't it usually that you're
Yeah, hold on a minute. The shark's not supposed to be in the cage. Look at
Also, I just noticed that with a zoom in. So this is like a hidden object game, right? Otherwise, like, why would you have these? There's also like this, like this right here. Looks like this on the bottom right, doesn't it? Weird.
Yeah, hold on a minute. The shark's not supposed to be in the cage. Look at this photo over here, by the way. Look how
Yeah.
close they are.
Do you think they're a couple? Or
That's-
Yeah, that's just
so-
the academy. Everybody's like that. So we clear the pop-ups and answer Duke's call. What does he want?
I know it's your.
So it is a hidden object. I'm sorry for pausing a lot, but I paused. So yeah, it is a hidden object. Okay, find 3 hidden objects within 3 seconds.
Day off, and I'm sorry to bother you, partner, but I have a drowning victim that looks ominous.
Emma,
Right.
I'm working on a case
Right.
right now. Someone's drowned, and it looks very suspicious. I'm gonna need your help.
I just finished my shift. Duke is sending a police driver around right now. So Emma heads downstairs
Interesting phone
and
number
she
up
gets
there.
into the back, which is traditionally where you put the
Yeah.
criminals.
This is a special type of police car. It's a police Uber. When they're low on crime, they gotta make money somehow.
The officer driving gives her a case file.
Like, these are like, I guess, scars, but this one right here looks like veins.
We open that case file and it says, a yacht exploded at sea
Oh, wow.
tonight, and Mark and Elena survived, but Veronica, Mark's fiance, is missing. A nearby
Right.
Coast Guard received an SOS signal from the yacht at 9:13 p.m. The case file also states that the body of a Jane Doe washed ashore very recently.
I don't see how that's relevant. Jane Doe's completely different.
Different people.
Well, we've arrived, Detective.
We get to the crime scene, and Duke is already there. And he says,
Okay.
we've already got the body bag, and here it is. So Emma starts investigating, and she starts with where the body was found. In this
It is a
big
hidden object
pile of
game.
trash. Cut the turtle loose, what? The evidence is getting away. Now, in that
There's a
spot,
shell on
she
the
finds
trick hole.
a locket, and on the locket is engraved, Veronica, you're the best, Elena. Then Emma
Although, like, to be fair, like, the hidden object games that I played, it didn't have, like, an intertwining story with the objects you found. It was just, like, random images that were just hidden within a greater picture. This one actually seems like there's actual, like, for, like, the lock, it has some story elements to it.
Veronica,
Which
you're
seems
the
neat.
best, Elena. Then Emma goes to investigate the body. Oh my god, she throws up at the sight of the mangled corpse. But
On
then
the
suddenly, Veronica's dad shows up.
Oh, Stan Gore.
No! My beautiful Veronica. My daughter.
His name's Stan Gore.
I know. I know it's supposed to be like a sad moment, but if that's the actual voice, that
My beautiful Veronica. My daughter.
His name's Stan
I
Gore, and he's the owner of a bank.
Remember Stan Gore? You saw it in the pop-ups?
Yeah.
In fact, all of the pop-ups relate to something in the story of this game. Big spoilers. Anyway, Gore is sad because his daughter is dead. Look, I can withdraw millions of dollars in loans in the span of a minute, but I can't deposit a soul back into my daughter's body.
It's confirmed now this is Veronica and
Okay.
not Jane Doe.
Emma is now, investigating the body. There are green lines all around Veronica's mouth.
Oh, that's
so
weird.
Emma takes a swab, and she does a quick taste test. And then she
Ew.
looks at Veronica's watch. Ah, very valuable. Thank you. Oh, it's broken. It broke
Oh.
at 8:55. That's probably the time that Veronica landed in...
It's kind of presumptuous. If that's the time of death, right? Is it to judge that based off when the watch is broken? Like, sure, it might have broken when it fell into the water. It might have broken earlier. That's a weird way of knowing
The
or telling.
water.
Aren't most watches nowadays waterproof?
Shut up, Your Majesty. But Mark and Elena only sent out an SOS at 9:13 p.m. That means
20 minutes.
18 minutes
More or less.
later. What's up with such a big delay? Emma jumps into the back of the ambulance. Time to test a sample, and she goes, aha, it's histamine toxicity.
What is histamine
Okay.
toxicity?
You know, like when you've got hay fever and you take antihistamines? Mm-hmm. No, wait, I got it. They're on the yacht, it's lovely and sunny, and they go, would you like an ice cream? And they go, sure, we've got 5 flavors. It's like vanilla, chocolate, histamine, lime. And she goes, oh, one of lime and one of histamine, please. And they go, wait, no, but it's too late.
It's called an anaphylactic surprise.
So Emma goes, Dr. Watson, I shall go to the hospital and question Mark and Elena.
Dr.
Surely I
Watson,
shall
huh?
extract the truth from them. Chapter 2.
I'm gonna go to the hospital and kiss all the boo-boos.
Emma arrives at the hospital and she goes to question Elena. And outside Elena's room is Mark, and he's screaming,
I'll kill her! Get out of my way! Let me go!
Duke is standing there and he's trying to stop him. Mark then pushes Duke to the ground.
Yeah, 'cause that's what you want to do. Like, scream out, I will do that in front of a detective, and then assault the detective. Like, what? What?
So, oh my god, that's justification to start firing.
Nobody knocks down my partner.
And so Emma
no.
gets into a fight with
Wait,
Mark.
really? So it's not just a hidden object game. It's some sort of puzzle maze. Find all the same, or is this like more of a match 3? It is. What is this game?
First, block his blind jab. Counter with cross to left cheek.
What?
Discombobulate.
Is this an actual fight
It's
scene?
pretty tough.
Mark uses his brute strength to knock her back. This push knocks
Oh.
Emma out.
But then Emma is saved by a handsome doctor.
Oh, nice and easy, detective.
He talks like the G-Man.
Yeah.
Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman.
Here, that angry man dropped this.
The doctor says, well, here you go, Emma. It's Mark's wallet. He dropped it when he fled
MB.
the scene.
Emma searches through Mark's wallet. Oh, how funny. He never
green
kept
poker
any
chip.
cash on him. Inside is a... What? A love letter. From Elena to Mark. Oh my god. As well as a meeting location. Emma
What a
walks into
dingy
the
place.
hospital room and she kicks it open. As she goes, let me tell you something, Elena. You killed her, didn't you? Elena gasps for help.
I'm dying. Help me.
The poison is coursing through her veins.
Oh no.
She's going into some sort of shock.
Emma smashes the nurse button and the doctor runs in. And the doctor says,
She's in VFib. Quick, detective, bring me the epi kit. Hurry.
so Emma does.
Why does
Okay.
Emma have to get stuff? It kind of feels like an
Yeah.
understaffed hospital. She gets the
Yeah.
kit just in time. The doctor saves Elena.
Emma notes that Elena had the same green lines around her lips as Veronica did.
Yeah.
My bag. The lipstick.
Here, doctor,
Oh,
you can do a
okay.
test on this lipstick. Now listen up, Elena. I got some questions. Why did you kill your sister? And also,
So some histamine laced on the lipstick or something like that?
tell me about this. How come the watch says 8:55 or whatever the time was, and the time of death was later than that? And she goes,
Wait, what?
Well, the
Is
thing
this the
was-
other way around?
Mark was making a new round of cocktails in the bar when Veronica went on the deck to catch some fresh air. Suddenly, something exploded.
And she
Fire,
got
smoke.
thrown
It was
off
awful.
by
I
the
must have
blast,
passed out
right?
Because I don't remember anything else.
You didn't answer the damn question. You flirted with Mark, didn't you? No, I would never, no. What's the place in this photograph? Oh, it's the meeting location where I was going to meet with Mark. It's his office. Mark is
Oh,
a
is it?
cosmetic manufacturer. So, it wasn't...
Cosmetic manufacturer in a dingy place like that, huh? Oh, maybe it's just a photo. Maybe it actually looks better when you actually get there.
office. Mark is a cosmetic manufacturer. So, it wasn't actually an affair. That was just a red herring. He is, in fact, just doing business dealings. Suddenly, the doctor comes back and says, the same poison that was used on Veronica is the same poison that was on this lipstick. Yeah, we know.
Oh,
You know what? Ad time.
Ooh.
He's here.
Oh, it's Raycon.
My favorite mystery family. Look at
You
this.
brought Raycons.
You know what they say? A family that raised together stays together. All right, who wants a wing and who wants a leg piece? I can barely
Ugh.
get through it. Man, these things sure
I
are
would not wanna eat
durable and
that.
well made. My knife, it keeps slipping off these silky rubber tips. Oh, they're so well made.
That sound.
Oh, wait, Sangor, are those brand new Raycons? We all know your bank balance is 0. Spoiler alert for later in the game. There's no way you could afford Raycons. Button missing from his lapel. Scraggly beard. You must be money laundering. I'm sharing a turkey with the world's most notorious criminal. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
No, it's okay, Pixel Man. Raycon has a bunch of buy now, pay later options. It's all a part of making Christmas shopping easy this year.
I suppose I'll just go to buyraycon.com/story mode then.
Is it like, I assume it's similar to like, you can use your shop account like that, right? Like in some stores you can use your shop account if you buy online, and there's like a payment plan. Maybe this is similar.
20% off site-wide.
I don't know. I never bought Raycon.
We're not expecting anyone else, are we? Oh my god. But wait a minute, I didn't pay for shipping. What's in the box? It's got a human head, isn't it? Skimpy outfit, tied up hair. Elena, you son of a bitch, put your hands up.
Wait, Pixel Man. This season's Raycons come with free shipping. Look, you don't have to pay a thing.
Okay.
Guys, I don't want to alarm but I've been using my Raycons for nearly 32 hours, and they're still going.
So, who do you think killed that guy?
Not the one with the blood on them, right?
So, who was the murderer, Pixel Man?
Yes.
Definitely not the one with blood stains on them.
It's Mark. First, distract target.
Oh no. No,
blind jab.
Fight scene.
Discombobulate. Break jaw. Discombobulate. My god, his Raycons aren't even falling out. What a snug fit and feel. It must be that silky rubber bit.
I mean, it also doesn't help that you're pushing them into his ear when you're discombobulating him.
He must have gone to buyraycon.com/story mode. That son of a bitch, he must have got 30% off holiday bundles. Rad time over.
Oh.
Alright.
Summary time. There's a ship, and on the ship is Mark, Elena, and Veronica. Now, the ship exploded, and Veronica died.
No, not Veronica.
However, when her body washed up on shore, the police determined that her cause of death wasn't the explosion or drowning, but rather poisoning.
What a mystery.
Now, Mark is the main suspect, because he's a cosmetics manufacturer, and the poison used to kill Veronica was found on the lipstick. Oh my god!
I'm gonna go tell my family about this mystery.
And now you're all up to speed.
Right.
Chapter 3.
To the makeup office.
Emma is off to Mark's office.
Was that a dog? What? Huh.
Chapter 3.
Interesting.
Emma is off to Mark's office. Get me there, she says. And when she arrives,
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was just a photo that made it look very dingy. Like, this seems fine, even though there's another card here. I mean, I get it. This is mostly a hidden object game, but yes, like when I play this, like some of the objects always stand out to me more than the others. But yeah, some of them are just when I play, like some of them I can find really easily, like that card, but there's always some that I can't find, even though it's obviously there. But interesting graffiti. I just noticed that, and I don't know if this person on the right here is like spying on us, or if it's just like a random person in a room. Oh well.
There seems to be a note on the door.
It's moving.
Closed for renovation by order of
Okay.
So Emma picks the lock and then heads into Mark's office to see
I was saying, there's like Skyrim lock picking there.
What she can find. The office looks like it has been robbed, and there's broken stuff everywhere. There's a guard dog there for some reason.
There's a guard dog there that didn't do its job. I mean, I guess because it's chained by me, I feel like it could still move around, but okay. Okay.
And it's holding a camera. Emma does some stuff and she grabs the
Oh,
camera,
it's holding
but
a
it's got old school film in it, and so it has to be developed. I will hold on to this for later. So she goes and she
Video
finds
locked.
Mark's phone card, and she uses that to access Mark's voicemail.
Veronica, my
Right.
sweet love, if you're listening to this, she has probably eliminated me. Save yourself. Take the evidence we collected and show it to the police. They'll protect you from your family. I love you, Veronica. Forever.
What? Says Emma. This voicemail implies that someone was out to kill Mark.
Mark, you gotta hurry it up. I can't stay in this mortal plane much longer. Get to the point.
Okay, so they get the password to the laptop, and on the laptop, this is the important bit.
Okay.
When she opens the laptop, there is some footage, and on that footage,
Weapons.
Stan Gore and a mysterious gentleman talking. In the foreground, you can see lots of cash, which is normal for a bank owner, but lots of guns, which is not as normal. What could it
Yeah, I guess depending on where the bank is situated in, it might be normal.
mean? The laptop then shows Emma a map and some coordinates where that meeting
Okay.
took place. Turns out it's a warehouse. So Emma hops into her police escort and says,
Imagine if like the escort that's driving this car is actually in on this.
"Take me to the warehouse," and she heads there next.
To the warehouse.
Now, on the way, Duke calls Emma.
Mark went to meet Stan Gore at the warehouse on the...
Repository Lane 28.
How did you know?
I'm going to march into that building and ask Mark the hard questions.
Don't you need a warrant for this? I don't know about the laws, but I feel like you need a warrant for that.
I'm going to play good cop, bad cop, but it's just me, so it'll average out to neutral cop. Don't worry, Duke. I'm on my way.
Wait, something's going on in there. I'm going in.
No.
Duke's going in without backup.
Don't do
Yeah, that
it. Emma
sounds
asks
like a
the police
bad
officer,
idea.
"You gotta call for backup." But then, plot twist.
There won't be any backup.
What? Why?
You've discovered too much.
I knew it. I knew it.
The officer then jumps out the car while
Oh, sorry. The way the officer just like jumped out of the car.
still moving, and the car flies off a cliff.
And the wheel just fell
The
off
car
like
lands
that.
in the water and begins filling up.
Wait, what did it say? Play through the first hour?
Cliff.
What?
Hold that look too.
The car...
Play through the first hour of the game without skipping any cutscenes. That's an achievement? Usually, in a lot of the games I play, the first time you play through the game, you can't skip the cutscenes, so interesting.
lands in the water and begins filling up. Oh no, I hope she doesn't have to do some sort of mini game. She puts stuff in a
Another card just... where is it? There it is. Another card appeared.
She puts stuff in a plastic bag, she smashes the window, and then she swims to the surface. She has survived the double cross. Double survived it, in fact. Now, Emma gets a text message, and it's from an anonymous number. It's a
Interesting cave.
photo of Duke tied to a chair.
He does not look annoyed at all. He looks fine. He looks, although like from the front of this picture, he looks half shaven. I don't know why. Like, is his mustache just like half shaven? Like, I guess it was like how it looks on the angle. Maybe, I don't know, but he does not look like he's held there against his will.
Wait, how do they know she's still alive? Didn't they just try to kill her?
Yeah.
Why would they assume that their plan didn't work?
Don't worry about that, Your Majesty. The text says, "He is being held hostage. Emma, you must go to the warehouse alone if you want Duke back in one piece." So Emma texts back, "Okie dokie," like a big thumbs up. "But if I'm to save Duke, I need to hitch a ride from the side of the road. But I can't get to the road because I'm down here. Oh, I couldn't possibly walk around. As Emma, the world's most resourceful detective, I have a plan. You gotta go over to this disused car. Notice
Okay.
how there's a cushion underneath the rock? Well, pump that one up so the boulder moves. Once that's off, you can lift up the lid. Inside is a bunch of treasure. And within the treasure, you find a hazard sign and an apple.
An apple with a car on it. There's a chainsaw here too. That might be. That's a big. That's a Black Widow. You can, like, it has a red marking there. Oh yeah. There's also like a moth here. Pipe wrench, football. I don't know what this is. Shoe. No, I guess a pair of shoes. I guess. There's a lot of stuff here actually.
Which is fresh. Now, once you've moved the butterfly, you can access tools. Now that you've got that wrench set, hold on, stay with me. Now that you've got that wrench set, you find an umbrella, which for some reason has a pipe as a sleeve. Now, undo that pipe sleeve, and you've got 2 metal rods.
Okay.
Now that saved about 2 minutes because you don't have to walk around.
That's
you can
a lot of
climb
spiders.
directly up the wall. Watch out for scorpions and poisonous spiders, though. Can we add some Metal Gear Solid climbing music here? So she climbs up the rocks
Scorpion as
and she
well.
makes it
What are
onto
the
the
pipes?
main road.
Or the rods. Hitching a ride, GTA
She gets
style.
to the freeway and she goes running in front of vehicles on the freeway,
ambulance.
and an ambulance comes. It stops
Surely
and
it's not.
the door opens.
What?
And it's the doctor with all the histamine cures. Emma
What
gets
a
in.
coincidence.
Hey, can you take me to the warehouse? I got a Duke to save. And then Emma makes some small talk. She says, hey, how come you're driving an ambulance? I thought you were a
Yeah.
doctor. I'm just borrowing it.
Right.
Well, that seems strange, says Emma. Then all of a sudden, over the
Is not gonna question just borrowing an ambulance. Those things are expensive.
radio.
Ambulance 45, return to the garage immediately. You're not supposed to.
Then the doctor
Yeah.
turns off the radio before the lady speaking can finish. Oh my god, he's got something to hide. Emma, being a detective, can tell that this...
Also, I never been in an ambulance before, so I can't really say if this is accurate or not, but there's a lot of stickers on the dashboard. Like you got an egg, sausage, orange. I don't know if that's a normal thing. I feel like they're in a normal typical ambulance. There's no fancy decorations. I guess it's mostly just it's an ambulance because you're using it because it's an emergency. So
guy is a real sussy fella. Right, she's just gone into a mind palace and she's putting together all the clues. Hospital direction, stolen ambulance, doctor, handsome, coincidence,
enhance,
missing
enhance,
wristwatch,
enhance.
poison, he's driving an automatic ambulance, there's no cup holders. Oh my god, he didn't borrow that
there is.
ambulance, he stole it.
Isn't this a cup holder right down here? I mean, it's not a very good one, but since you can see the cup jumping out.
In this ambulance, they stop and the doctor attacks.
We've arrived, detective.
Oh, that's so creepy.
No, he's going to molest me.
Emma quickly grabs the briefcase and smashes Dr. Gone Bad right in the face. Now that he's unconscious, she starts rummaging through his pockets and she finds a note. The note has
And an SD
instructions
card.
to capture Emma. Oh my god, he was in on the plot the whole time. It says,
Sound like by
deliver
force,
Emma
though.
to the warehouse alive. But wait, they just tried to kill her.
Wait, I want to know where that policeman was that leapt out of the car. Was he just, because he wasn't there on the road anymore. At the bottom of the note is an SD card, which Emma takes. Then Emma opens the glove box, and inside is a tablet and a cable. She plugs it into the dash, and
How
then she does a
convenient.
quick mini game, and that hacks the...
It's a what was it called? Picross. So it's you got your main game, which is a hidden object game, and then you got all these mini games like a match 3. You got a Picross. Like what?
tablet or something, and then the tablet plays
Hey.
quick mini game, and that hacks the tablet or something.
Fun fact, like when I well, when I used a laptop like many years ago, back when Windows 7 was a thing, this was my wallpaper. No joke. I also had the what was it, the desktop companion thing too, which probably wasn't a good idea, but it was nice. I mean, I used it for like a week before I uninstalled it, but I still kept the wallpaper.
And then the tablet plays a video, and the video is of Mark being interrogated. Oh no. By the way, this is the interrogator's real voice. We're not doing a bad impression. This is real.
Tell us, where is the video?
I mean, I've heard worse. I've heard worse from studios that had a much more bigger budget than this, but yeah, that was bad.
He seemed to like it. Now, when they say, where's the video, they're talking about this security camera footage, remember?
Really?
Okay, maybe we need a recap.
Emma Emerson is heading towards the makeup warehouse. Duke is already there, and it seems like he's about to get into a fight. Along the way, turns out the cop that had been escorting us the whole time was crooked and tried to kill us. Emma Emerson survives, gets to the road, and hitches a...
This is like... they tried to do that, right? But then... I guess they thought she would survive regardless, and then had this whole setup being done with the ambulance and all that. Like what?
Ride in an ambulance, and inside
Maybe
the
like
ambulance
contingency
is
plan?
the doctor from before with all the histamines. Remember? Turns out the doctor is actually Dr. Gone Bad, and he tries to attack us because he's in on it too. But Emma decides to defend herself for once and grabs the briefcase and knocks him out. And she finally makes her way to the warehouse.
Okay. I call this one a no-knock warrant. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, shouldn't you be having warrants for a lot of this stuff? Right?
Finally, Emma has made it to the makeup factory. Oh god. But how can she get inside? Well, she could
that's a parking job by that truck right there. Like it almost looks like it's just crashed into the wall there. Also another playing card. That's all interesting graffiti. Very interesting graffiti.
You could stack all these boxes, she could just simply climb the truck. Oh look, there's a crane hook. Or instead, she shall go over to a sewer grate. Then I cut open the bottom of a truck. Once that's open, for some reason, I let all the bits spill out into the sewer drain. And then I
should have covered it. Like, I feel like there's so many things you can use as a cover. Or you maybe not. Like I'm scanning through the surroundings. Maybe there's nothing you can use to. Oh, there's a forklift right there too. Where's the forks? I guess it's like puncturing this box or something like that. Maybe you could use a box, cardboard. I don't know.
Instead, she shall.
I guess. To be fair, you do have to collect the cards. Okay, so like I mean, to be fair, she is in a rush, so maybe she didn't think about covering the grate.
Over to a sewer grate. Then I cut open the bottom of a truck. Once that's open, for some reason, I let all the bits spill out into the sewer drain. And then I grab the ladder. Look at a schematics of what a ladder looks like, then grab some pliers, take those pliers over to a toy trumpet. I then grab the honky horn thing for later. I then open the box. Upon seeing that there are 6 roof tiles, I start breaking them with my fist.
Makes
Underneath
sense.
one of them is a magnet. I take the magnet and I walk back over to the sewer grate. I hope that the sewer grate itself isn't magnetic. Grab all of those, put them into the ladder, thus reassembling it. And then
that
put
seems
the
so
ladder up
convoluted.
against the wall. Simple as anything. But there are bars on the window. Oh no. Emma goes back to the ambulance. We bust into the ambulance. Why would they have...
I get this is a hidden object game, right? But that's a lot of stuff in an ambulance. It's just a skeleton holding a bottle. Yeah, your. What is this? The radioactive container. Poison container. There's a lot of stuff here. A broken window, or not a window. A broken monitor, but everything else is just in place. You got a syringe here too.
Have a mock skeleton.
Yeah.
Did someone die in here a long time ago? So Emma finds the liquid acid in the back of the ambulance, and then she climbs the ladder, and then she pours acid all over the window,
right,
which is far more effective than the pliers she had earlier, and she throws herself inside. There, inside, the first thing she notices is a metal cabinet. She notices it because it is shaking violently. You know what it is?
I'd grab the bat, just in case, and use any of the leftover acid on the lock.
Mummy. Yeah, it says, like, don't dead open inside. It's me, Lady Sherlock Holmes. I got a solution for this puzzle. What you have here is a genuine lock.
Yeah, grab the bat.
Now, I do have a bat on me and a pocket knife tool. Too easy. No, I've got a much better idea. Watch this, Dr. Watson. So I go over to the vent where there is a spinning fan. Then I undo all of the screws with my pocket knife, perhaps. Upon opening it, Dr. Watson, you will notice that there is a cog wheel. So I jam a baseball bat into the fan. Once I have grabbed the cogwheel and also a random crank,
Wouldn't it be a lot easier to open up the fan that isn't on and reach around? Or maybe it's too far back.
Go over to a series of cogs, put a crank inside. I then use that to lower a box. I put a valve wheel on a pressure gauge. Turning it, you will notice that the steam comes to cessation of output, Dr. Watson. And once I have solved the steam dilemma, I shall unlatch a series of apartment safety locks. Upon doing that, it opens a box. There is some sort of device and a bolt cutters. Now, take the bolt cutters, a wrench, a power drill, and a lollipop over to the metal cabinet, and we cut the chain. She opens it up, and there is Stan, and he's tied up inside. Emma then tries to wake up Stan. Hello, by yelling in his ears, and it doesn't work. So instead, Emma takes his wallet.
Inside the wallet is a key card for the door beside the cabinet. Emma uses it and continues on to the next room. There are two enemies standing here, but luckily for Emma, they're standing beneath a crane. Emma uses the crane's control box to drop big metal bars on the front. There's also a photo roll developing machine here. So Emma uses it to develop the roll of film she got from Mark's warehouse.
Remember from before, the camera?
Yeah.
And that roll of film reveals that Stan Gore was also on the yacht on that fateful night.
Alright, he knows something about his daughter's death. That means when he came running up, he was faking all of this.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't sound that.
Using a car air freshener she found, wakes him up as if it's smelling salts.
The refreshing scent of pine. Emma confronts him about the yacht. What do you know about the yacht? And what do you know about boats in general? And Stan says, oh, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I just thought this super high histamine version of the lipstick would look really good.
You mean to hurt anyone? Who caused the explosion then on the boat?
The lips would look juicy all day long. And then just as he's getting through this long...
Oh, so I guess he was trying to recreate the whole vacuum trend. The whole, like, the vacuum tube trend. I don't know that... I don't think that's still a thing, but that was a trend back in the day where you put your lips in a vacuum tube, turn it on, and it will, like, swell. I don't recommend... I do not recommend doing it, but... people didn't, like, it looked bad, but, like, TikTok trends, right?
Long-winded explanation. The crooked police officer and the crooked doctor gone bad, suddenly show up. They taser Emma. Oh no! What will happen next? What will the bad guys do to her? How will Emma emerge out of this sticky predicament? Chapter 7.
Tomb Raider vibes.
Emma is now captured. Oh,
The remake, not the old school one.
Oh no, but luckily, she is super detective, and she is able to wriggle out of her restraints.
They didn't take the pocket knife away? Okay, that seems like a bad crooked cop, but okay.
And then she climbs into a vent.
Another mini game. I was gonna say, like, this isn't Tomb Raider vibes, this is more Half-Life vibes with the vent crawling.
She makes her way through the building. Suddenly she's in the kitchen, but by choice, she doesn't have to be there. Alright.
But she is cleaning the things by choice.
Why is she in a kitchen?
It turns out this kitchen is actually connected to the Gore mansion. So there's like the warehouse, and that's connected to this kitchen, and that's connected to the mansion.
Right.
Okay. Now, a thug calls over the loudspeaker.
Another card.
To the kitchen staff.
Hello, kitchen staff.
Now, she has to stop them from coming down, right? So she's going to play along.
Yes, I'm still here, sir.
Hola, kitchen lady. 2 daiquiris. Pronto.
Emma says, oh, no problem. Then she goes and she finds some sleeping pills in one of the kitchen. How convenient. So anyway, she puts them in the drinks. And then she sends the drinks up the dumbwaiter to the guards. And the guards drink them and go, oh, me so sleepy, take a nap.
And Emma finds a key and unlocks the kitchen she's in. And then she walks outside and is immediately spotted by a guard.
My God, she's good.
The guard throws a bottle of wine at her. But Emma grabs a mirror and says, I'm going to deflect the bottle. And then they get into fisticuffs.
It's fighting time. Anyway, she wins, and she gets to Elena's room. Now, inside Elena's room is one of the guards, and he is fast asleep because he drank that daiquiri.
Oh, yeah.
So Emma quickly ties him up, but then, just as she's finished, she turns around and...
oh, no.
Big dramatic
Who's that?
scene. A strange gentleman is there. Oh, romantic interest. He's got a gun. Never mind. He knocks Emma out and leaves with Elena. Emma
She's not having a good day.
And she's still in Elena's room. She then finds Elena's diary and reads it.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what does it say? Now, the diary entry above the photo says that Elena hates Veronica and Mark.
That sounds like motive to me. Shoot at will.
Elena is actually trying to help her father save the family bank. Now, the bank needs saving because Veronica and Mark have been spending money like crazy on this stupid makeup factory where the makeup kills everyone.
This is the killer.
That's kind of... What kind of man makes lipstick for a living? I mean, I'm sure plenty of males make lipsticks for a living, right? Like males, females. Like I don't think that's a gender. Like people. Some people criticize about the gender stereotypes about the females, but then they don't mention anything about like the male stereotypes, right? Or the anti-stereotypes, but I don't know.
Makeup factory where the makeup kills everyone.
This is the killer eyeshadow palette.
Emma reconstructs another photo, and there's another diary entry, and it talks about how Elena has met a man who makes her very happy. Oh, that's lovely. I just hope he doesn't find out that I'm almost broke. Just one last photo to reconstruct. So, this photo is a bunch of past due notes. Memories. Emma then leaves the room. She solves more puzzles, and behind a painting is a safe.
Interesting art.
Emma then leaves the room. She solves more puzzles, and...
Like, I assume they're all based off different... Like, this one, like, the bottom right is based off the Scream one. I've seen the top right. I forget the name of it. I don't know about the left.
Behind a painting is a safe. In that safe is a gun and also a USB labeled My Confession.
I feel like if you tape a USB in a book like that, it'd leave like an indent. Because USBs are not thin. Even like the small ones nowadays, they are not thin.
He got it engraved.
She then takes the gun and starts firing it wild.
Really? You don't want to save the ammo for something in the future. You just want to shoot the lock, right?
Oddly at the locked door. So behind the
And
door
just
is Stan's room. And
just announce that you're here by making all that noise.
Stan is dead.
Oh no!
Someone shot this man to death.
No, it wasn't the gun. He's actually poisoned. There's a note in Stan's hands. What does it say, Your Majesty?
I'm the one who killed my daughter.
Wait, what? It's been 6
in Stan's
months.
hands. What does it say, Your Majesty?
It's been I get it. It's been 6 months and still no word. I don't deserve it. I know you got my last 2 letters. I wrote down addresses on. Yeah, the Eminem song.
I'm the one who killed
Nice.
my daughter Veronica, and for that I am going to poison myself. I'm sorry. Also, Elena gets all my money. Big soz, everyone. Emma then plugs the My Confession USB into the TV, and on the
Interesting
USB is a
USB
video of Stan.
The time has come for me to confess my secrets, just in case something happens to me.
Stan states the Gore Bank almost went bankrupt, but
Wait, so it said you leave your wealth to your daughter, right? But if you're almost to the verge of bankruptcy, what wealth would you have? Also, that's a big dice. That's a big die right there.
The time has come for me to confess my secrets, just in case something
Also,
happens
there's a
to
shotgun
me.
back
Stan
there.
states the Gore Bank almost went bankrupt.
Yeah, what do you
but
have
they were
to
saved by
leave?
Elena's new gentleman friend. Ooh. The gentleman helped the family, but then used the bank as a front for his gun smuggling operation.
When I wanted to stop him, the gentleman threatened my family.
So Stan asked Veronica and Mark for help. And Veronica and Mark, they acquired a video of the man's involvement in illegal weapons. That was a video that we found on the laptop earlier, remember?
Ah, we got you now, mysterious stranger.
But the gentleman saw the camera. As a result, Veronica was poisoned, Elena was attacked, and Mark went missing.
Oh yeah, where is Mark right now?
Stan has gathered
Where
all the
is he?
files concerning the gentleman's gun smuggling
Why
and locked
is there
them
a silhouette of a person to the right?
away in the bedroom safe. So Emma opens the safe. Inside is all the evidence that Emma needs to stop this gun trafficking scheme.
Okay.
The guns are all stored on another yacht.
They're going bankrupt and they've got 2 yachts?
I know, right?
And Emma thinks, oh, Duke must be there as well. Emma then leaves and goes to the garage and hotwires the family car. The family
Right.
2 yachts in 1 car?
What can I say? They're more...
It's a fancy car too. It's not just like a normal, run-of-the-mill average car. It's like it looks like a fancy car.
Ocean people, I guess.
To the yacht, Dr. Watson.
Emma is now at the yacht, so Emma climbs aboard. But the crooked cop is there. He then shoots Emma, kabang, which knocks Emma out. What, she fucking shot with a blow dart? What happened?
Okay, it's very logical, right? And it turns out her police badge blocked the bullet.
That would not happen.
Emma sees the yacht sailing away into the distance. No!
Don't worry, Your Majesty. There's a speedboat right there. So Emma chases the yacht in the speedboat.
There's a speedboat minigame too.
Aha! You'll never catch up to me, says the mysterious stranger.
I have a harpoon gun!
She cocks it back. So Emma's chasing with the speedboat. So Emma...
Like, that minigame reminds me of a game I used to play when I was a kid. I think it was... what was it called? It was a Spy Fox game. It was Spy Fox and... it was like the cheese chase? It was like an endless vertical runner, similar to this, except you're on a motorcycle, trying to avoid stuff, getting the cheese. Yeah, it just reminded me of that for some reason.
Uses the harpoon gun, and she fires it into the yacht.
Good thing I've gone whaling before.
She climbs across the rope. Emma lands on the yacht. Aha, where's Duke? There he is. He's trapped in a cage. Emma overhears on her walkie-talkie that the crooked cop is coming to check on Duke. There's just enough time to set a trap. What is that trap?
Emma finds a garrote, and then she...
There's some more text.
Time to set a trap. What is that trap?
As soon as we reach the international waters, drop this one to the bottom of the ocean. What? Why?
Emma finds a garrote, and then she runs over to the stairs, which are made of wood, and she starts sawing away at one of the steps. And then she goes and hides. Officer
Oh,
Devious
so it
comes down the
breaks.
steps on the wonky stair, and
It collapses and he falls to his death. Emma then
Oh.
searches the body.
Out of all the things that you and this officer been through together, right? Like through the double cross and all that is what gets him. That is what gets him.
And she finds the code.
Although it didn't kill him. There's ZZZZs there, so.
Duke's cage. She unlocks Duke, but Duke is wearing a bomb vest.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Wait, why is he smiling? He's got a bomb on him. So anyway, they disarm a bomb. Duke says, thank you for
Nice.
saving me. All right, let's go arrest the strange gentleman. He's at the back of the boat. Let's go. Also, Mark is dead. He was interrogated to death. Lamau.
they make it to the speedboat in time, and Elaine and the gentleman are there. The gentleman points a gun at Duke and Emma.
I knew that messing with the two best damn cops on the beat was a bad idea. My plans have been practically foiled
you got
by
one
this
of them.
point. I'm gonna make a getaway. Please, nobody chase me.
No, wait. Was the... No, Mark was... Yeah, never mind. I thought this was the partner, but I got it confused.
The two best damn cops on the beat was a bad idea. My plans have been practically foiled by this point. I'm gonna make a getaway. Please, nobody chase me.
It's over, gentlemen. The police are on their way.
Coast Guard will be here any minute.
Emma says to Elena, the gentleman, he's bad.
We have the evidence the lipsticks were poisoned by his henchmen.
I'm not bad. I'm not bad at all. And he shoots at Emma.
Oh my.
Use the badge again? Just to save yourself? I don't know.
Jumps in front of the bullet and he takes it for her.
Really?
In the commotion, the gentleman has gotten away in a speedboat.
Oh, not again.
But he left Elena behind.
What
Okay.
have I done? My family.
Oh no, we got him in the arm. Yeah. It could have been worse.
Duke is shot in the arm, so he's okay.
Ah,
But
fuck now.
and Elena's like, I'll take care.
What is this picture though? It's like one of his eyes is closed, but then the other looks open. Maybe is that eye closed or is it? I can't really tell.
of Duke. You go after
I don't
him.
trust her. She's been working with the gentleman.
Elena's convinced he's bad now.
I was a bad judge of character. From now on, I'll only date Mark or Duke. Now, Emma isn't going to let this mysterious gentleman just escape that easily.
So Emma grabs a harpoon gun and
Another
some water
one.
skis. She shoots a harpoon right into
Okay. As he's leaving.
Nice.
No, just into the speedboat.
Oh.
She's going water skiing.
What?
Something's leaking. I'm getting too old for this.
So the gentleman drags her
Yeah,
around
something's
for a bit,
leaking.
left and right, but she makes it on board. Now it's
I'll
time
go to
for
jail.
some fisticuffs.
Another match 3-ish.
And Emma knocks him out. She has just saved the day.
Well, what a Lego City Handcuff. Like, what a weird way to do the fighting. Just a match 3 game.
Emma knocks him out. She has just saved the day.
Oh, yeah. Also, like the wheel. That steering wheel just seems odd. But, oh well.
She handcuffs the corpse of the mysterious gentleman. Then she pulls a wicked sick 180 in her boat and drives back to shore. There they prop up the corpse of the mysterious stranger, a la Weekend at Bernie's. And then she goes and talks to Duke, her one true love. The end.
Right.
All right, Q&A. Okay, I'm going to be honest. There's some bad voice acting in these Family Mysteries games.
No, they tried their hardest.
Let me have a quick look.
So this was the collector's edition. What was the collector's edition? What did it add? The voices.
I like how you only need one word to prove the point.
Bad guys' plans.
I have a real problem with the way they shoehorned in all of these bizarre elements with the doctor being in on it, the
Yeah.
other police officer being in on it. Instead of him just turning around and shooting her, he threw the car off the cliff. Now, I
Yeah.
presume that is to make it look like an accident. The only problem with that is she survives. She climbs up the rock face. She gets onto...
I mean, I guess they have contingencies like the ambulance here, but it does seem like a weird way It does seem like a weird way.
The road, and then immediately there's an ambulance there.
It seems like a complete coincidence, but he has a note that says, "Go get her." So unless they knew she would survive,
what was the point?
What was the point of sending the ambulance out?
It just did not make any sense.
Mm.
The lipstick.
Play it off like it's Mark who poisoned the lipstick, but it was the strange gentleman who did it.
Correct.
He poisoned the lipstick to make it look like it was Mark who did it, but then he threw the body overboard to make it look like the body drowned. And then he blew up the yacht as well, so it's like 3 red herrings stacked on top of each other.
And why was the dad there? He comes racing up and he's like, "Ooh, my daughter." But he must have known the plan, right? Because
he was on the boat.
Yeah.
I actually don't understand what happened in this game. You know what? I don't get it. They're not expecting 2 grown adults to waste many hours putting down one of their games just to point out faults in the plot.
Yeah, I wonder how long it took them to beat the game. Just because it is a hidden object game, it should be relatively quick. Like, it's no Final Fantasy VII length, right? But yeah, I wonder how long it took them.
You know what? I know what this game is. This is where you play it with a parent. Mums would play it.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose it doesn't really need to make sense. It'd be nice if it did, but, you could imagine, like, oh, yeah, me and Dad on a Sunday afternoon. Come on, son. You gotta, swab the cadaver's lips for histamine. It'd be nice.
That's a good weekend.
We did it. We found out the family mystery. My work here is done, everyone. Goodbye.
No.
Hello, I'm King Charles. I'll make you proud, mummy.
Whatever. All right, the end. Goodbye.
Oh, what a abrupt ending. No. Not Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Like I said, I did not know of the game before. I have not heard of it, but I have. I mean, obviously after watching, I have played games that are similar in terms of like the hidden object type games. But like I said, I haven't played one with that much of a story. Usually it's just, here are these locations, find stuff. But yeah, that one seemed to have like a somewhat cohesive story, albeit some events are contrived and convoluted. But yeah, that was a good one. The voice acting, though, like I said, not the worst I heard. I've heard stuff from AAA ones that sounded worse, so it is what it is. So yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a nice day.